The phrase speaks to those seasons when life becomes unbearable, when grief threatens to consume, when financial hardship strips away security, when illness challenges our very existence, or when loneliness feels like a permanent companion. It's in these valleys that many people discover they cannot rely solely on their own strength, wisdom, or resources. The word carried is particularly powerful in the gospel tradition. It evokes the image of a loving parent lifting a weary child, or a shepherd rescuing a lost sheep. This isn't about being merely guided or encouraged from a distance, it's about being completely supported when you cannot support yourself. It suggests a level of care that goes beyond advice or inspiration to actual divine intervention in the practical realities of survival and healing. The phrase "through" indicates journey and process rather than instant deliverance. This song acknowledges that faith doesn't always mean immediate rescue from difficulty, but rather the assurance of divine presence and strength sufficient for whatever must be endured. It honors the reality that some of life's most profound spiritual growth happens not around our problems, but through them. In the African American gospel tradition, this concept carries additional historical weight, reflecting generations who found strength to endure slavery, segregation, poverty, and systemic oppression through an unshakable belief in God's sustaining power. It's both personal testimony and communal memory. "He carried me through" ultimately celebrates the discovery that we are never truly alone in our struggles, and that there is a strength available to us that transcends human limitation, a strength that doesn't just help us survive our trials, but transforms us through them.
When the valleys got so low, Lord, I couldn't see my way. When the burdens on my shoulders made it hard for me to pray. But your loving arms reached down from your throne up in the sky, and you whispered to my spirit, "Child, I'll never leave your side." He carried me through. He carried me when I couldn't make it on my own. He carried me through. Yes, he did. When I felt so lost and all alone, every mountain that I had to climb, every storm that tried to steal my mind, he carried me through. Yes, he carried me. I remember nights I cried till the tears they wouldn't fall, when my heart was so broken that I couldn't even call. But he knew my every need before I spoke his name, and he wrapped me in his mercy till I never felt the same. He carried me through. He carried me through. When I couldn't make it on my own, he carried me through. Yes, he did. When I felt so lost and all alone, every mountain that I had to climb, every storm that tried to steal my mind, he carried me through. Yes, he carried me through. I can testify to his goodness and his grace, his amazing grace. Pick me up when I fell down on my face, and I know that when tomorrow comes, and the trials start again, I can rest inside his promise. He'll be faithful to the end. Yes, he carried me. I couldn't make it. He carried me through. He surely carried me. So alone. Every mountain that I had to climb. Every mountain that tried to steal my mind. Every storm.